every aspect of our development sector. And as such, we believe that women have a very, 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 very important role. And I'm sure there is an adage that you educate one woman, you educate a nation. So we believe we have to support our girl child as far as education and ICT, or taking a career in ICT is concerned.
We as a ministry, when we develop our national information and communication infrastructure policy, the gender mainstreaming was a key component that in all the intervention areas of ICT, which will ensure and be really sensitive to inclusion of gender, which more or less look at the most disadvantaged groups, which becomes the women and the girl child, the disabled and all that. So all these were a factor in the policy consideration. And now what we've been doing is we've been encouraging the use of ICTs by women and girls. And we've been driving projects that would ensure the platform is available, for them to make use of the potentials ICT brings.
We are the main sponsor. Of course, we were approached by the ministry to facilitate the hosting of the program, together with all the financial resources, and from the regulatory support budget, we are providing the program with all the financial support. And I think also, being the regulator, we have facilities here, and they've been holding meetings within the Pura office, and we have been guiding them, and also our staff. We have key staff that are participating in the preparation and actually during the event period itself. So on a global note, without Pura, I think it would have not been easy, for the program, to get to this stage and to the next level. And we take, a lot of pride in supporting this, very important and also very noble, because it's trying to showcase ICT in girls. And one of the first event, which was the first event, we supported that event.
As Moisey and other players in the ICT sector observe this important event in the global ICT calendar, they also remain conscious of some of the risk factors ICT pose to the girl child.
And a lot of the social ills, or I would say the vices that come, that, emanate from these, such as, child pornography, all these things, they're quite new to us and foreign to us. But we have to realize that it's a global village, and government, I'm sure, is looking into, into addressing these issues. And that's why this workshop that we're having is very important, because it will touch on all these things, on how to protect yourself online, on how to better protect yourself, and not expose yourself. Because yes, I mean, in your own bedroom, you can quickly, in your own personal moment, take a picture of yourself, thinking, okay, nobody will get to see this. But you can leave your phone somewhere, someone can get a hold of that, and in a matter of seconds, it's gone viral. And if it's a picture that is not so decent or that is not so appropriate, it can destroy you. And there are great repercussions. I mean, there's been recent cases where girls have been under such, sad situations, and we want to empower, especially school-age children, and to just teach them and create awareness on just protecting themselves, and just knowing that, whatever footprints you leave online, it stays forever, and it can haunt you. So they need to be very smart with technology. We're very happy about all the support that we've been getting, especially from Pura and all our sponsors. I mean, they've been phenomenal in terms of giving us all the support we need to put this event together. And I'm just grateful that, would like to thank our task force and you know, people from my ministry in particularly, and the initiator of this amazing event being hosted by my minister this year, which is Madam Nancy Yang. I mean, we're very grateful for all the sound advice and for all her support. And we would like to encourage girls to go on Facebook and like our page, which is Girls in ICT Gambia, where, you know, we're creating a platform where they can discuss, they can email in questions, and, you know, we're there. So we just want them to know that this issue is an ongoing one.
My opponents may think that the more women go to the internet, the more they become exposed. Yes, they become exposed to bad practices done by other societies. Moreover, certain people in our society can access ICT, while others cannot. This can cause a digital divide between those who can access information and those who cannot access information.
Gambian women have a place in ICT. First and foremost, some people may have the thinking that women are just made for staying at home. Let me assure you that gone are those days when women are only to stay at home, cook for the family. Today, the world is the world of technology. Women are the nation and technology is the world. So how can one stand and say women don't have a place in ICT?
Soundbites from a debate stage between Armitage and St. Joseph Senior Secondary Schools. The topic of argument was whether Gambian women have a place in ICT. Lively, interactive and educative, the well-attended academic contest created a platform for the participating students to speak about the influences of ICTs in the lives of the country's women, looking at both the positives and negatives. The event primarily sought to gauge the students' research ability and their analytical skills. The penultimate event marking the 2014 Girls in ICT Week came in the form of a half-day workshop hosted by the Kairaba Beach Hotel. With scores of leading figures in the Gambia's ICT sector in attendance, the convergence characterized by panel group discussions dealt with a raft of thematic issues intended to aid students build interest in ICTs and to explore prospective career paths such as ICT law, entrepreneurship, research and development, and of course the media and ICTs.
Media is something that is very, very wide, and ICT has played a very, very huge role in it because of its advancement. It has advanced so much that, you know, the internet is around and there's social media networks around, and there's a lot of advertising, a lot of communication, a lot of people are more in contact, so there's so much you can learn from the media. The internet is really, really wide, so depending on what category, what you want to do in the future, whatever your career is, you can find it on the media, you can find it on the internet. Before, things were not that simple because there wasn't any Facebook or Instagram or Google or Explorer and any of those things. It was very, very basic, so most of the time